Still living in that tiny apartment? My Uncle Ron laughed. My sister Amy sneered. Must be tough. Then Mom noticed the key in my hand. Wait, is that a Lamborghini fob? I grinned. Oh, this? Just a little housewarming gift to myself. We were at my parents' house for Sunday dinner. Same house I grew up in. Same dining room where Amy got praised for everything while I got compared to her constantly. I showed up in my usual jeans and hoodie because I had learned a long time ago that dressing up for these things just gave them more ammo. Ron was my mom's brother, and he loved talking about his Lexus dealership like he invented cars. He pulled up in his lease special today, some SUV he definitely tells people he owns. Amy brought her husband Kevin, who works in insurance and wears too much cologne. So you still renting that place over on Maple? Ron asked while cutting his steak. Amy smirked into her wine glass. She knew exactly what was coming. Must be tough watching everyone else move forward, she said. Kevin nodded like she said something deep. I had been living in a small apartment for 3 years. 1 bedroom, kind of old building, nothing fancy. What they didn't know was that I had been saving every single dollar I made from my software job. No car payments, no credit card debt, nothing. I rode my bike to work most days and ate leftovers like it was my religion. The apartment was just a place to sleep while I built something bigger. Mom set down her fork and squinted at my hand. What is that you're holding? I looked down at the key fob I had been fidgeting with. It was black with a gold emblem. I honestly forgot I had pulled it out of my pocket. Wait, she said louder. Is that a Lamborghini fob? The table went silent. Ron stopped chewing. Amy's face froze mid-sip. I smiled and held it up. Oh, this? Just a little housewarming gift to myself. Closed on a house last week and figured I earned something fun to park in the garage. What house? Amy's voice cracked a little. The one on Hillcrest, I said casually. 4 bedrooms, 3-car garage, pool in the back. Paid in cash, so no mortgage. Felt like the right time. Ron put his fork down. You bought the Hillcrest property? That place was listed at over $1 million. I shrugged. Yeah, the seller accepted my offer pretty quick. All cash deals move fast. Amy looked like someone slapped her. How do you have that kind of money? Kevin just stared at his plate. Told you, I said. Software pays well when you know what you're doing. Been freelancing on the side too. Built a few apps that did pretty good. Mom blinked about 10 times. But you live in that tiny apartment. Yeah, I said. Because rent was cheap and I didn't need space. Why pay for square footage I'm not using? Everything I made went straight into investments and savings. Ron tried to recover. Well, Lamborghinis are expensive to maintain. You thought about that? It's a Huracan, I said. And yeah, I factored that in. Got a guy who works on them. Not really worried about it. Dad finally spoke up from the end of the table. He had been quiet this whole time. Proud of you, he said. That's smart work. Mom shot him a look but didn't say anything. Amy pushed her chair back. We should go. Kevin stood up fast like he was happy to leave. She didn't even finish her food. They grabbed their coats and walked out. Ron finished his plate, but the whole energy had shifted. He left about 10 minutes later, mumbling something about an early meeting. After they left, Mom asked if she could see pictures of the house. I showed her a few on my phone. The kitchen had marble counters, and the master bedroom had a balcony overlooking the yard. That's a beautiful home, she said quietly. Thanks, I said. Took a while, but it worked out. Dad asked about the car. I told him it was used, only 8,000 miles, and I got it for a good price from a dealer who owed someone I knew a favor. He laughed and said that sounded like me. I didn't stay much longer after that. Had to go pick up some furniture I ordered. I left and drove back to my apartment one last time to grab the last few boxes. The next morning I moved into the house. It was empty except for a couch and my bed. I spent the whole day just walking around, opening cabinets, checking the garage. The Lamborghini sat there next to my old bike. I kept the bike. Felt wrong to get rid of it.